The cultural evolution happening in Abu Dhabi is a tangible translation of our leaders' vision to position this capital city on the global stage and to develop our children.
This exhibition is another project in the series of exhibitions that we have been doing for the last 3 years in TDIC, aiming to really prepare the audience and to engage the community in what will be the Saadiyat Cultural District.
My position was to select some artists, main artists, maybe 6 artists able to represent the main movements, art movement during the last 5 decades.
I started collecting as a kid, actually, and it evolved from collecting insects and stamps and coins to eventually becoming an art collector. It's one of the occupational hazards of being a dealer is you become addicted to art, and collecting is probably the only way you can satisfy that addiction. And for better or worse, I think most good dealers end up becoming collectors. Well, it's really a thrill for me to be exhibiting my portion of my private collection here in Abu Dhabi, and to see it come together. And so it was a big job, but it really went very smoothly. Having said that, and it's very exciting.
6 artists were chosen: Rauschenberg, Rouchet, Serra, Twombly, Warhol, and Wool. And with RSTW, there is a narrative that is really telling the story of contemporary art, but in a different way.
Larry Gagosian private collection never been exhibited before, and this exhibition brings really 6 artists. Starts with the letters RSTW, who really shaped the last 100 years in contemporary and modern art.
We hosted our Educators' Evening for RSTW, a contemporary art exhibition featuring 72 works of art featured from Larry Gagosian's private art collection. We had a great turnout, and we connected with a lot of art teachers and teachers in other disciplines, and we gave them the opportunity to learn more about RSTW, tour the exhibition, have their own special night. And as well to learn about our new programs, education workshops. We also highlighted public programs, lectures and films. And we also reviewed our teacher resource materials. So teachers got to learn about pre-visit and post-visit activities, and we encouraged them to come tour the RSTW exhibition. The triple Elvis that you see here is really so much all about persona. So I mentioned Warhol's practice really changed when he'd moved from rubber stamps to photo silkscreen. He was able to produce images in a larger scale.
Image of Larry Gagosian was extremely well presented in the newspapers, and I think it makes people curious. Also, to meet someone who's put together a collection which is worth millions, which is not exactly everybody's cup of tea, which is really pushing the frontiers, and to think that he collected it over time makes him obviously a very individual type of personality.
I think it's a beautiful exhibition. The setup is absolutely amazing, and the pieces are museum quality because you have the most established artists in the world, you know, some of the most established at least.
It's always just cool to come out and see what's happening on Saadiyat. I mean, it's still this big giant construction zone, and then in the middle of it you find this like strangely completed sort of gallery. So, you know, one, it's always just cool to see anything that's here, but then especially something like this. I mean, there's some really amazing stuff here. Larry Gagosian's a pretty amazing guy to have coming and giving a talk for 2 hours in a city like this. So yeah, it's not the kind of thing you miss out on if you get the chance.
Well, I was always interested to hear about people who collect art and who are interested in paintings, which obviously Larry is.